It's match 5 from the 15th annual NJC Spectacular Gold Pool here on ColoradoPreps.tv at the Bank of Colorado Event Center in Sterling, Colorado. I'm Ben Blecka. Glad you've joined us for a matchup between the Otis Bulldogs and the Sterling JV Tigers, the set of the back-to-back matches for Sterling's JV, as they will play Otis and then Caliche back-to-back here, and then have to turn around and play in Game 7 as well, possibly on this court, possibly on the black court, depending on how their results go the rest of the way. So they're going to play actually 3 consecutive matches. Could be on the court for upwards of 4 hours in a row here for this Sterling JV team, sophomores and freshmen. Maturity-wise, about the same as this Otis Bulldog team when it comes to the roster, as Otis has a group of 9 freshmen on their roster. They've got 3 seniors, a lot of youth on this Otis Bulldog team. And Sterling, as a JV squad, of course, is going to have youth. I'm Ben Blecka. Very glad you've joined us for this matchup, our 5th. We're running a little bit behind because of 2 very good 5-game matches, including Sterling JV's first of the tournament, as they played Heritage Christian. Teams meet up at the net, and they're set for action. The Sterling squad uses everybody on their roster and some rotation to get them on, and the Otis team primarily sticks with the 7 that you're going to see. The 6 that get the main rotation in their libero. They do have a couple extra subs on their bench at this time, as their JV squad not on the floor. And the Otis Bulldogs will start with the near court on your video screen, and onto the floor will come Shiloh Kirby. So the serve into the hands of Antonia Shafford. And it'll be lined down the far side, and a rotation violation on Sterling for the very first point of the match. The official just checked their rotation, and then they moved, and they were in violation. Ball be lined down the middle, too big and out, so a rotation violation followed by a service error. And now I take that back. There are going to be no subs on that Otis bench, as their JV team is set to play once again in the auxiliary gym here as a part of the NJC Spectacular. Patterson with the attack off the block at the net. No communication on the Sterling JV side, and Otis takes a 2-1 advantage. Ball angled too wide and out on Palzer's serve to even us out at 2-2. Serve for Sterling goes to Maggie Adney. Adney knocks it down the near line, fielded by Patterson. Kuntz will set it up fielded by Palzer, and then Palzer was set up, and she's not ready for it, and she'll be slow to get up, and 3-2 the tally in favor of Sterling. Adney knocks her serve into the net and deadlocks us at 3. Kylie Kuntz with the serve for Otis. Ball kept in play by the Tigers, and they'll free it deep. Ball popped up by Palzer back row. Patterson with the attack, blocked. Davis now with the attack. She goes too wide and out. So Sterling with a 4-3 advantage. And the serve into the hands of Patton. She'll knock it down the middle, fielded by Palzer on the back row. The attack by Patterson. Popped up high by the Tigers, and Patton will knock it deep. Short set down the middle. The attack by Noble through the block at the net and down on the Sterling side. Score goes to 4-all. Ball lined down the middle, popped up by Burkholder, the libero for the Tiger JV squad. The attack dug out by Patterson back row, and the attack by Antonia Schaffert goes down and in for a kill. Make it 5 for Otis here in game number 1. Short serve, ball popped up. The attack down the line, dug out. Kuntz will give it off to Schaffert. She'll tip it down and in for a kill, and Otis takes a 6-4 advantage. Nice block bound by Antonia Schaffert to end that rally. 7-4 Otis. And then an ace followed up for the Bulldogs to take it to 8-4. Ace then once again 9-4. It went cross for the first ace. Now line, and a timeout taken by Kristen Kugler, the head coach for Sterling JV.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that, because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving
out of the timeout. Otis with that 9-4 advantage. He'll keep the serve. And the net is clipped by the serve. Burkholder keeps the ball in the air, and the free ball over by Patton. Kuntz will give it off to Davis. Their middle play in the far side. Her attack drew the block into the net. And Otis takes a 10-4 advantage. Ball knocked short, dugout back row. Set up for Davis, who tips it inside of Davis. That's for Sterling Carly Davis, tipping it inside of Kelsey Davis for Otis. And gives the serve off to Emily Werner. And now a rotation violation on Otis. Cuts the lead down to 4 at 10-6. Here in game number 1 of match number 5. Resurrection Christian's going to tie it at a game apiece on the black court as the line serve goes down deep. The big attack knocked through the block of the net, popped up high. Noble will then be dug out back row, and the attack by Schultz. Miss hit, and the ball back over to the Otis Bulldogs. Short floater dug out back row, and a free ball played over by Burkholder. Ball checked up backside by Noble. Turn in the attack deep off the back line, and Emily Palzer will get credit with the kill. Make it 12-6. Line serve caught the line according to the back line judge. That'll be an ace, and 13-6. The Otis Bulldogs taking advantage of another great service. Short serve. Into the net from the Bulldogs. Tigers get another point off an error and onto the floor. For Sterling comes Maggie Adney. Rotation violation on Otis after a Sterling service error bails them out, cuts the lead down to 5. And Bonnie Kuntz, the head coach for Otis, is going to redirect her team and how to set up on the floor. Line serve down the middle, fielded by Schaffert back row. Kuntz will set it up for Schaffert. Her attack knocked off the block and in for a kill. Ball clips the net court, popped up high, chased down, and the free ball be played over for Sterling by Anna Kinney. Set up the attack at the net from Palzer is blocked by Adney, tipped back over by Schaffert. Adney going to try and punch it over, cannot, and Otis takes a 15-8 advantage. Big serve down the middle, popped up high, and the shoot set for Sterling goes over the net and out. Ball line deep, caught the back line. Otis picks up their 4th ace of opening game 1. The ball soft knocked down the middle. At the net, the joust won by Palzer, and Otis finds themselves up by double digits, 18-8. Short serve, popped up high by Burkholder, set for a back row swing for Kenny. Dug out by Patterson for the Otis Bulldogs, and Schaffert too big on her swing and out. And hands the serve back over to Sterling on 2 serve. Comes Kayla Smock. Ball line wide, dug up back row by Schaffert. Set it up in a back row swing from Patterson. Deep, dug up for the Sterling Tigers in the attack. Rifled deep, dug up back row by Otis. And the nice attack by Palzer puts it down and in for a kill. Her team back up by 10 once again. Largest lead of the match. Short serve. How about a 5th ace here in game 1 for the Otis Bulldogs? Committed some key service errors against Kalichi. Not so far here against Sterling. The attack too wide and out for Sterling to make it 21-9. And the short serve kept up high, and Adney trying to free it over, cannot, and it makes it 22-9. Bulldogs keep the serve, floated short. Burkholder pops it up. Back set too close to the pole, and it's 23-9. Then serve, clips the net cord, dug out by Burkholder, set it up. And the attack into the net by Josie Blagg, and it's game points at 24-9 for the Otis Bulldogs. 6-0 run here. Look to make it 7-0 and end it. Line serve down the middle, Will. That's an ace, and Sterling drops set 1 to Otis, 25-9. We'll take a break, and when we come back on ColoradoPreps.tv, we will have Game 2 here from the 15th annual NJC Spectacular on ColoradoPreps.tv.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
Superior Fertilizer and Construction are proud supporters of the Caliche Buffs. They carry Hubbard feeds for all of your livestock needs. They are also a full-service ag dealer with dry and liquid fertilizer, anhydrous and Chemical Plus alfalfa and grass seeds. If you need a new pole building, give them a call. Same name, same location for 40 years. Give Superior Fertilizer and Construction a call today, 886-2161.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget, you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.bigtimesmalltown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Northeastern Junior College Athletics would like to invite you to support NJC Athletics by becoming a member of the
We head to the second here at the Event Center in Sterling. And it is 1-0. Otis taking the first 25-9. I'm Ben Blecka. Glad you've joined us for this one here this afternoon. Sterling JV playing up next against Caliche JV, and then potentially a third in a row, unless they can find a way to come up with a win against either Otis or Caliche. They get an ace to open things off here in Game 2. Back-to-back aces will make it 2-0. Line serve down the middle, the return attack by Patterson. Rockets down and in for a kill, so make it 2-1. And Otis will give themselves the serve into the hands of Emily Palzer. Nice attack by, get to the right roster, Josie Blagg there for a kill. Gives Sterling a 3-1 advantage. And the line serve deep will be popped up back row by Noble. Mallory Noble will turn, knock it down the line, and pick herself up a kill as the Sterling squad misplayed it on the back row. Serve fielded in the back row swing. Nicely played for Sterling by Emma Scholes. As from the back row, she hit the line. And subs on here to serve Marin Patton. Ball floated short, popped up back row, back set for Patterson. Patterson trying to cross it to the line, did not. And Sterling takes a 5-2 advantage here in game 2. Ball line deep, popped up for Otis, and Davis with the attack off the block at the net of Davis on the Sterling side, and the free ball will be played deep by Emma Schultz. Set up, and Patterson will now knock it inside the block of Davis. Ball chased down, and a back row swing by Burkholder, knocked up backside by Palzer, and the attack down by Davis, freed over deep by Patton, and the set down the middle, and the knock back over from Noble. Nice attack by Emily Warner off the block at the net. Ball kept in play. Davis plays an angle, too sharp of an angle, and Sterling on the long rally win takes a 6-2 advantage. Ball knocked back, dug up, and the attack from Davis blocked by the combination of Davis and Daria Kramer. And Sterling takes a 7-2 advantage here in the second. Serve clips the net core. Ball popped up high. Set it up, and a back row knocked deep by Patterson. Will drop in for a kill and give Otis a point and hand the serve to the junior, Haley Patterson. Ball floated short, misplayed by Sterling on the second hit and could not get it over on the third. Score goes 7-4. Ball line deep, dug up back row for the Tigers. The set and the attack by Davis. Kelsey Davis will set it up for Otis, and in the net went Carly Davis for Sterling, allowing Otis back within 2. 7-5. Patterson lines the ball down the near side. It'll be fielded by Daria Kramer. Set it up for Kramer. She knocks the block of the net. Popped up by Patterson. Kuntz will throw it back behind her head for Kelsey Davis. Chicken wing up. And the free ball over by Kuntz. Goes into the net. So Sterling maintains their advantage now at 8-5. And they'll rifle the serve into the net. Mallory Noble, the freshman, gets the serve now for Otis. Line down the middle. Ball popped up high, back row. Running bump set and a free ball. Be knocked deep. Ball checked up back row by Patterson. Set up on the far side for Schaffer. Banged off the block at the net. Kept up high. Patton will set it up, and a free ball will be played deep by Kramer. Ball set down the middle, and the ball punched inside the block, down and in for a kill for Palzer, and Emily Palzer gets within 1. Flat serve by Noble out far side as Otis looks to tie. The attack by Kramer deep. Noble will set it up for Davis. She'll turn, hammer it deep and down and in for a kill and the tie at 8-all. Serve from Noble deep, misplayed on the set. Otis has run off now 4 straight. And Noble will line the serve back deep once again. Set up and a push attack at the net by Emma Schultz. Will now give Otis a 10-8 lead here in game 2, up 1 game to none. serve clips the net cord. That excuse me ace. We'll keep the run rolling now, 6-0 for Otis. And Noble puts it down cleanly this time. Set it up, and the attack at the net blocked by Palzer and Schaffert, and a lift ball called, and the run continues now 7-0 for the Otis Bulldogs. Up 12-8, Noble. Lines the ball deep. Burkholder pops it out, set it up in the attack, knocked into the net by the Sterling Tigers, and it's 13-8. Noble caught the line, down and in for an ace right in front of the Sterling bench, and continues the run now 9-0. Noble. Short serve, ball popped up back row, set it up, and the tip inside the block at the net, tipped down by Kelsey Davis, and it's a 10-0 run for the Otis Bulldogs. Try and stem the tide with a substitution here for Emily Warner. Ball lined down the middle, popped up back row, set it up, and the attack knocked off the block at the net and down by Emma Schultz, and that will end a 10-0 run. Otis has now got a 6-point lead at 15-9. Palzer will tip the ball over the net, and just one serve for Sterling before things get handed back over to Otis. That's what great teams do. Kelsey Davis, one of 3 seniors on this Otis team, will take the serve. Davis lines it down the middle. Ball popped up back row, set it up in the attack angle toward the back corner. Patterson digs it out. Set up far side. Kuntz will go for Schaffert. Her attack dug up back row by Burkholder for Sterling. The split attack dropped down and in for a kill for Emma Schultz. Lead cut down to 6. Attack for Schaffert, hops the net cord off the block, tipped back over by Palzer. Ball kept in play, and Burkholder will free it over for Sterling. Ball dug up back row, set down the middle. The attack off the block at the net from Palzer, set over the net by Kuntz. Noble chase it down. Kuntz will set it up far side. Schaffert punches it back toward the left line, dug out nicely, and tipped back over by Maggie Adney, and Adney picking up her first kill of game 2 to cut the lead down to 5, 16-11. Line serve deep, popped up back row. The attack angle back over and popped up on the front. Set it up for Schaffert. She'll knock it down the line. Ball dug out back row. And the free ball over from Schultz. Set down the middle. Palzer. She'll knock it off the block at the net and down. Emily Palzer. That nice kill, and now Schaffert with the serve for Otis. Set it up, ball punch back over by Adney, dug up back row, running bump set up, and then Patterson will turn. She'll hammer it. Did not catch the block. That hitting error will give things back over to Sterling. Line serve down the middle will be popped up back row for the Otis Bulldogs, and the attack will be knocked deep. Ball dug out back row. Set up down the middle, and the attack into the net from Emily Warner. (18-12). Back row swing for Adney. Nicely played back onto the Tiger side. Blocked down and in the net went the Otis Bulldogs, 18-13. Ball floated deep, dug up back row by Patterson, set it up for Mallory Noble on the right post. Her attack dug out by Sterling, tipped over in the set. Shiloh Kirby digs it out, set it up for Haley Patterson. Her attack down and in for a kill. Haley Patterson having another nice matchup. And gives the serve to Kylie Coons, who presents the serve into the net. Can't have service errors like that. Sterling JB will take the serve back. Line down the middle, popped up back row by Palzer, set it up for Patterson, rifled down and in for a kill. Otis looking to go up 2-0. Up by 6 here in game 2. Patterson gave herself the serve with that kill. She'll line it down the middle. Ball knocked off the basketball backboard that is up in the storage and ricochets straight down. So the lead grows out to 7 for Otis. Palzer flows it short. Ball missed Doug. Nicely set up onto the far side for Davis. Her attack off the block of Davis, who then gets set up on the Otis side. Davis will free it back to the back corner and in for a kill. 22-14 now. Haley Patterson with the serve. Patterson lines the ball down the left side, dug out, and then a free ball be played over by Patton. Chased down by Patterson on the back row, set it up for Noble. Noble rejected at the net by Daria Kramer. Sterling wants to have a chance of winning this. They need a good run right here and now. Lines her down the middle, chased down in the attack by Mallory Noble, dug out back row, set it up, and the attack rifled deep by Emma Schultz, dug out, and then the attack at the net from Otis, blocked back by Sterling, cuts the lead down to 6 at 22-16. Line served down the right line. Dug out, and then the punch into the net by Shafford allows Sterling within 5, and Bonnie Coons takes a timeout for the Otis Bulldogs.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
Superior Fertilizer and Construction are proud supporters of the Caliche Buffs. They carry Hubbard feeds for all of your livestock needs. They are also a full-service ag dealer with dry and liquid fertilizer, anhydrous and Chemical Plus alfalfa and grass seeds. If you need a new pole building, give them a call. Same name, same location for 40 years. Give Superior Fertilizer and Construction a call today, 886-2161.
Get your 22-17 Otis with the lead. Their timeout to try and stem the tide, and Sterling JV trying to battle back and even us at a game apiece. Sterling lost in 5 to Heritage Christian in their first match of the day. And now a timeout has been taken by Sterling, as one of the Sterling players has a bloody nose.
Your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget, you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
So back-to-back timeouts. Each team with one remaining now. And Carly Davis has exited with a bloody nose. She was replaced on the floor by Anna Kenny. Poor Sterling JV. It does not look like she got any on her jersey, so whenever they get it to stop, she could conceivably come back in. The attack from Kelsey Davis hammered down and in for a kill for the Otis Bulldogs to make it 23-17. And the serve goes to Mallory Noble. Line down the near side, popped up high by Emma Schultz, and a back row free from Burkholder. Popped up by Mallory Noble, running, bumps that up, and the angle inside the antenna for Schaffer. Ball hits the backboard up in the rafters and freed over by Patton. Set down the middle, and Emily Palser with the big attack. Dug out back row by the Sterling Tigers, and the attack angle by Kenny, too wide and out. That hitting error gets game points for the Otis Bulldogs to go up 2-0. Noble with the serve deep. Ball dug out by Burkholder back row, and that's an ace, and 25-17 will be the final tally here in the second. We'll come back with the third from the 15th annual NJC Spectacular here on ColoradoPreps.tv.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Northeastern Junior College Athletics would like to invite you to support NJC Athletics by becoming a member of the Plainsman Athletic Group. The Plainsman Athletic Group has levels of memberships for both businesses and individuals. For more information on how you can become a member of the Plainsman Athletic Group, call 970-521-6618. All support of the Plainsman Athletic Group goes directly to athlete scholarships, ensuring that Northeastern Junior College athletes get the best education possible. Call now, 970-521-6618, and become a member of the Plainsman Athletic Group.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Northeastern Junior College is the state's 2-year premier institution. With more than 35% growth over the last 5 years, Northeastern Junior College is not only expanding the number of students it serves, but expanding in the programs it provides. Whether it's finding the latest technology to improve programs already in existence, or finding new programs that will serve the needs of the future, Northeastern Junior College is Colorado's leader. Get more information at njc.edu. Now's the time to begin thinking about your future with Northeastern Junior College. Visit njc.edu. Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
Kellogg Ewing Levitt Insurance Group is your first and only stop for all of your insurance needs, including health, home, auto, farm, and ranch. Kellogg Ewing Levitt can also provide you with professional and general liability bonds.
We come back for the third, 2-0. Otis on top of Sterling here in the 15th annual NJC Spectacular. We're in the gold pool, and it is the 5th match of the day, and a service error on Otis gives Sterling the opening point here in the third. Ball lined down the middle, popped up back row, set it up, and the attack knocked off the block at the net. "1-1" goes our tally. Ball lined down the middle, running up, and the attack will be angled wide and out for Sterling, and 2-1. Line serve off line, and that will be an ace off the miss dig for Otis. Ball knocked deep, dug up back row for the Sterling JV squad and freed over short. Popped up, Kuntzel turned, hit the attack by Patterson off the block at the net, and Otis takes a 4-1 advantage. Sterling plays Caliche in our next match. Ball line down the middle and a free ball over by Maggie Adney. Patterson pops it up. Kuntz will go for Noble down the middle. Rejected back by Maggie Adney. "4-2. Adney gives herself the serve. Line short, ball dug up back row by Noble. Set it up for Patterson. She'll tip it into the block of the net. Ball kept up high in play and then tipped over the block at the net. The attack back from Sterling is too big and out, and make it 5-2 Otis here in the third. Line serve deep for Sterling, or for Otis. Ball dug out back row, and the free ball played over, checked up by Schaffer. Ball popped up, and Patterson bangs it off the block at the net, and Otis takes a 6-2 advantage. And the serve will come from Otis once again. Davis with the big swing, knocks it down and in for a kill. That will make it 7-2 in favor of Otis. And the serve will come from Kuntz once again. Kuntz lines the ball down in the middle, too deep and back from the attack on the Sterling side, make it 8-2. Serve deep, dugout back row. And it's now 9-2 Otis. The serve dug out by Sterling but not played over cleanly, 10-2. Kuntz with the serve, line down the middle, ball popped up, back row. Free ball be played deep for Sterling by Emma Schultz, and the ball be free back over and then chased out of bounds by Otis, so the score goes to 10-3 Otis on top of Sterling here in the third. Patton and Carly Davis back on. Davis exited in game 2 with a bloody nose, and she got that thing stopped up. Marin Patton will have the serve. She'll line it deep, 2 deep and out. That'll hand the serve over to Haley Patterson for the Otis Bulldogs. Patterson lines the ball down the middle, popped up back row. Bumped up high in a back row swing for Emma Schultz for Sterling. Set back up on the far side and across dugout by Schultz. Set it up for Emily Werner. Ball dug out and the big attack knocked deep down and in for a kill for Haley Patterson. 12-3 Otis up. They won the first and second sets. They got big runs in both. Line serve for Patterson deep. Ball be dug out by Daria Kramer. Set toward the back corner. Popped up high by Coons. Patterson will set it up and a free ball be played over by Schaffert. Ball off the net cord, turned and rolled over. Back down and in for a kill from Emily Werner. Line serve will be played deep. Ball popped up high, set it up, and down the middle will go Schaffert. Her attack down and in for a kill. Make it 13-4 here in the third. It looks to me like an injury has come up here for Emily Palzer. Well, this is interesting here for Otis because Otis does not have any subs sitting on their bench. Otis only has 7, the 6 and then the libero. And then the remaining 6 that are on their roster are playing in the JV match right now. So it's not like they can go and say, hey, we need somebody off the bench to the JV team because they don't have a bench either. So the minute clock is, well, it started. Now it's stopped again. I think they've got 5 minutes to try and fix whatever injury Emily Palzer had. We'll take commercials and we'll be back here at the 15th annual NJC Spectacular.
Kellogg Ewing Levitt Insurance Group is your first and only stop for all of your insurance needs, including health, home, auto, farm and ranch. Kellogg Ewing Levitt can also provide you with professional and general liability bonds. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, going the extra mile for their clients, and they can do the same thing for you. Call Kellogg Ewing Levitt today to receive a no-obligation quote on your insurance needs. 522-4840. That's 522-4840. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, with offices located at 119 North 3rd Street here in Sterling.
Back here at the Pizza Hut Invite, or not the Pizza Hut Invite, that's next weekend. This is the NJC Spectacular. Emily Palzer fixed whatever eye problem she had, likely a contact. She's back. Otis with a 13-4 advantage. And the serve with Mallory Noble out of the injury delay. Short serve, dig out by the Sterling Tigers. And the attack back over will be dug out. Then Kelsey Davis gets blocked at the net by Emma Scholes. Make it 13-5. Daria Kramer will take the serve for Sterling. Kramer flats it down the middle. Ball popped up high by Patterson, and in the net went the Well, who? The Sterling block and the Otis block. The up official said Sterling was in the net. The down official said Otis was in the net. And instead of trying to figure out who's right, they'll just replay the point. Line serve down the middle, popped up back row by Patterson. Set it up for a back row swing from Patterson. The attack dug over and out, and Patterson will get a kill. Haley's had herself a nice tournament for the Otis Bulldogs. Kelsey Davis will take the serve. Davis lines the serve right into the net. That'll give the serve over to Burkholder for Sterling. Shaylin. No, not Burkholder. Kayla Smock. Smock lines the ball down the middle. Ball set up for the post and the block at the net. Dug out by Otis. Joust won by Kylie Kuntz for the Bulldogs. And it's 15-6 Otis. Interesting match going on the black court. That's for second place over in that pool. Short serve by Schaffert. Down and in. If Otis goes on to win this, that guarantees that Caliche wins the gold pool, and it gets a matchup with Akron, and Otis finishes second and gets a matchup with the winner of the match that's going on the black court right now. 16-7. Short serve, popped up back row by Patterson, set it up for Palzer. She's blocked back by Maggie Adney. Adney she's quite the player. She's blocking well, she's hitting well, and she's only a sophomore. Line serve down the middle, popped up back row by Schaffert. Patterson set up on the left post, knocks it down and in for a kill. Make it 17-8 in favor of the Bulldogs. Palzer with the serve, knocked down the middle, popped up back row, set it up, and the tip inside the antenna for Emily Werner. Dug out by Otis, chased down and freed over by Patterson. Set down the middle for Adney. Her attack popped up high. Then Patterson will turn, knock it toward the back corner, too big and out. And hand the serve back over to Sterling. Maggie Adney is serving. And the serve line right into the net by Adney. 18-9 Otis. The serve goes into the hands of Kylie Kuntz. Kuntz steps up, lines it deep. Diving dig out, can't be got, and that's an ace. The Otis Bulldogs 6 away, up 10 from winning in a sweep, their second sweep of the day. Short serve, diving dig up. The attack down the middle from Werner for a back row swing from Schaffert for Otis. Reset, and then Werner gets a swing on the right post, knocked down and in for a kill to make it 19-10. And on to the floor will come Marin Patton and Carly Davis. Patton will be doing the serving for Sterling. Patton lines the serve near side, fielded by Patterson, set it up, and Haley knocks it off the net cord, then the block and out. 20-10 Otis. Line serve short, diving dig out, ball chased down, and a free ball be dumped over in deep. Popped up high by Schaffert. Set over near side for Davis. Ball rolls the cord, and a 4-hit violation on the Otis side will hand things back over to Sterling. On to serve comes Anna Kinney. Kinney knocks it short. Ball popped up back row, set it up, and the tip into the net for Noble. Makes it 20-12. Line serve knocked deep. Patterson digs it out, set up onto the far side. Schaffert with a big swing, knocked down and in for a kill. Schaffert puts her team back up by 9. And Noble with the serve. Line deep, not played cleanly. Patton and Carly Davis were both running in opposite directions and collided, preventing Patton from getting to the ball. 22-12. Short serve by Noble, popped up back row, set it up on the far side. Big swing hammered into the net by Sterling. 23-12. And the line ball will be played deep. Popped up back row, set it up, and a free ball be played. Checked up backside. And the set far side is blocked, or the attack by Schaffert is blocked, and then free back over. Patton underneath it. She'll set it up for a big swing deep from Emma Scholes. Dug out by Otis, and Kelsey Davis with the attack. Knocked into the corner and out. And Sterling down 23-13. Will hand the serve off to Daria Kramer. Kramer clips the net cord with her serve, and it rolls over and drops. Mishit that serve and got the lucky roll. Kramer nearly clips the net cord again. Noble doesn't read it right. Tries to dig it out. Cannot. Back-to-back aces. Cuts the lead down to 8, 23-15. Line serve will be popped up back row by Patterson over to Palzer, who hits a hammer down and in, and it's match points at 24-15. Line serve deep, too deep and out. Staves one off a service error. On to serve comes Kayla Smock for Sterling. Smock lines a serve into the net, and that'll end the match at 25-15. The Otis Bulldogs guarantee Caliche winning this pool, and they will finish second. And in the cross round, that will mean that Akron will now play Caliche. Otis will play the winner of what's happening right now on the black court between Resurrection Christian and Dayspring Christian. And then Caliche and Sterling JV play up next. And if Sterling JV were to win that match, they would still finish fourth. So they get Briggsdale in the cross round as well. So we'll keep you updated on how this one is going. Stay tuned for more action coming up from the 15th Annual NJC Spectacular on ColoradoPreps.tv.